Hey, make sure the green bar goes. Welcome to New Albany. We have a district final matchup here between Watkins Memorial and New Albany High School. Cam Simmons is on the mound. Jake Hoover is on behind home plate. Then we got Joe Sokol at first base. Jacob Richardson at second base, coming off in the injured list. He cut his hand last week, missed the first round game. Trent Johnson is walking up to the plate, the catcher for the Warriors. That ball is fouled right behind home plate. Great hustle by Tanner. I love it, Tanner. A 1 count, 2 outs in the top of the first. Off speed just outside. Looked like a slider there. 1-1's the count. That ball is low and outside. 2-1. Tim's done a great job all year long. Started this game perfectly. Better than I could have imagined. Comes the 2-1. Pitch is high. 3-1 count. Pitch just outside. Cam walked. Number 32. Warriors have a runner on with their cleanup hitter coming up to bat. Third baseman for the Warriors, Jax Dodson, is up to bat with a runner on first. First pitch is a strike. Great comeback pitch after a walk. Strike 2. 0-2 count. 2 outs. Cam Simmons got a runner on first. Batter chokes up. Ball's low and away. 1-2's the count. One-two pitch. Swing and a miss. 3 strikeouts from Cam Simmons in the top of the first. Up to bat for the Eagles, Quinn Blaney, Jacob Richardson, and Caden Kistner. Hey, Nash, give it like 5 to 10 seconds. Give it like 5 to 10 seconds after the last out before you meet, okay? Yeah. He's up to bat for the Eagles to get the offensive part of the game started here in the district finals for the New Albany Eagles. First pitch is on its way. Pitch is in there for a strike. Breaking ball. Pitch is high for ball 1. 1-1 count. Pitch is in there for a strike. 1-2 count for Quinn Blaney. Eagles would love to get a hot first inning here. That ball is high. 2-2. This pitcher's tempo is very fast. Catches the ball from the catcher and then reloads. Ball's bounced. Quinn's worked himself a 3-2 count. It would be huge for him to work a walk or get on base after being down 1-2. Here comes the full count pitch. Ball's bounced. Quinn Blaney gets a walk to start the game for the Eagles. Jacob Richardson is now up for the Eagles. Second baseman, number 1. Coach Sandman has changed the order for his team. Usually Jacob Richardson can be found in the 4 to 6 hole or 4 to 6 range. He's now the second batter in the game. The Eagles bats have been cold pretty much all year, and Jacob puts a bunt down, hustles the first, but is thrown out. But Quinn Blaney gets the second. Sack bunt from Jacob Richardson there. Hayden Kistner is now up to bat, the shortstop for the Eagles. Usually he would be found in the second hitter in this lineup. Once again, adjustments being made. Just low. 1-0 the count. Quinn Blaney's got speed. Pretty much anything hit into the outfield will be scoring to him. Pitch in there for a strike. Nice fastball. Outside edge of the plate. That ball is fouled out of play down the first base side, excuse me. 1-2 count. Eagles find himself in this possession once again. Quinn Blaney gets his second or his lead off. Pitcher looks him back. Pitch is high. 2-2 count. Here we go. Balk called. Caden rips it though. All right, balk was called, although Caden ripped it in the outfield. It was dropped by the outfielder. Runner gets to third nonetheless. Caden Kistner stays at home with a full count. Here we go. Excuse me, 2-2 count. Ball outside. Full count now for Caden Kistner with a runner on third. Here we go. Caden Kistner has an opportunity to get an RBI early in the game for the Eagles here. Dugout's getting loud. That ball is fouled out of play down the first base side. Caden's battling. Three-two count. Pitcher settles. Delivers. Ball inside. He works himself a walk after being down 1-2. Jake Hoover is now up to bat for the Eagles. Runners on the corners. Hayden could be stealing here with runner on third. Bunt also could be a possibility. Endless opportunities here for New Albany. Great position. Throw back. Caden and Quinn take their leads. Ball outside. 1-0 count. Ball inside. 2-0 count. Caden takes his lead. Throw back. Not in time. 2-0 count. 1 out. Could the Eagles bunt? Could they put a hit and run in to play? Pitcher throws. Runner goes. Caden gets in safely. Runners on second and third. Catcher's throw. Bounce to second. Unable to be caught and put the tag on Caden Kistner. Two runners in scoring position here for Jake. 3-0 count. With a 3-0 count, does he take the bat off his shoulder? He does not. 3-1 count. Grady Bush is on deck here. Here we go. That ball is called strike. Breaking ball low. 3-2 count now. Here we go. Jay Hoover. Ball high. Jay Hoover gets on base and loads the bases. Now to bat is Grady Bush, the third baseman. 18 for the Eagles. Three walks already for Watkins Memorial, and we have a mound visit. All right, mound visit is over. Here we go. Grady Bush steps in with bases loaded. That ball is bounced. 1-0 count early. Ball high, 2-0 count. Great position here for the Eagles in the bottom of the first. Only one out. Cam Simmons is on deck. A great hitter for this Eagles squad. Ball low, 3-0 count. Pitcher does not have a base empty. A walk brings in a run. Pitch in the first strike, 3-1. It's a good take. 3-1 count. Grady Bush. Here we go. Breaking ball on their first strike. Full count now for Grady Bush. 1 out. Jay Hoover's on first. Caden Kistner's on second. Quinn Blaine is on third. Hit scores 2. Ball is fouled. Hits the plate though. Great battle here. Here we go. Would be a huge hit for Grady Bush and this Eagles team. He rips it up the gap, gets into right field, scores Quinn Blaney. Caden Kistner stays at third. A nice RBI single from Grady Bush in the bottom of the first here. Cam Simmons is now up to bat with bases loaded. This is by far the scariest hitter that you could have up from this Eagles team, especially with bases loaded. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball on their first strike on the outside edge. Looked outside to me. Ball bounced. Runner stay in place. That ball is fouled out of play. 1-2 count. 1-2 count for Cam. This would be a great at-bat if he was able to get on. That ball is outside. 2-2. One out here. That ball's fouled out of play. Great battling here by Cam Simmons. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Another great foul tip here from Cam. Eventually, a good ball is going to come. 2-2 count, 1 out. We got Grady Bush at first, Jay Hoover at second, Caden Kistner at third. Ball high. He's worked himself a full count. Great battling here nonetheless. 3-2 count. Bases loaded. Swing and a miss. Nonetheless, a great battle from Cam. Here comes Joe Sokol with bases loaded. Joe Sokol, the first baseman for the Eagles, steps up. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Pitch outside 1-1. We already have action in the Watkins Memorial bullpen. Where 17's warming up for the Warriors. Breaking ball in there for a strike. 1-2 count here for Joe. Here we go. 1-2 pitch to get themselves out of the jam. Ball high. 2-2 count. Win mingle for Watkins Memorial is approaching his 40th pitch, and yet only the first inning. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ball outside. He's worked himself a full count here. There we go. Joe Sokol steps in. Full count, 2 outs. Bases loaded. Eagles want to break this thing open. Runners go. Ball bounce in the dirt. He walks in a run. Great at-bat from Joe Sokol. Great battling here from the Eagles early on. 2 runs already. Van Gutierrez steps in, the center fielder for the Eagles. Ball low. 1-0. Ball low once again. That was a breaking ball this time. 2-0 count. Both inside, both low. 2 outs. Runners are going on contact. That ball's ripped in the left field. Left fielder runs back. Gets over his head. It gets down. Jay Hoover's in. Grady Bush is in. Joe Sokol's in. Van Ruthier has a 3 RBI double, and the Eagles are up 5-0 in the bottom of the first inning. Great at-bat from Van Ruthier. Great hitting all around from the Eagles. 5 runs come across in this bottom of the first inning for the Eagles. And we have a visit from the catcher to the mound. 44 pitches, only 2 outs from Winmingle. Only 2 hits from the Eagles in this first inning, and 5 runs have came in to score. Braden Pettiger steps in with a runner on second. Ball high. One 0 pitch. Swing and a miss, but it was a balk. Van moves to third. Second balk of the day. 1-0 count. Ball low, 2-0. Two outs for Braden Penninger. That ball's ripped into left field. Gets down. Van Ruthier comes in. Braden gets an RBI single. 6-0 in the bottom of the first for this Eagles offense. Mound visit from Watkins Memorial. Have a feeling. Yep. I don't know. Just keep it. Pitcher comes out after giving up 50. Huh? First pitch is bounced from the relief pitcher. 2/3 inning. 2/3 inning from Wingelman. Gave up 3 hits, 6 runs, 6 earned runs, 4 walks, and only 1 strikeout. If you don't talk. Steps Quinn Blaney. Coming is Quinn Blaney, who got a walk and scored his first time up, which was in the first inning. Swing and miss. Strike 1. Braden Penger's on first. Thanks to an RBI single. Check swing, foul tip. 2 strikes. Strike 3. Caught looking from Quinn. But not the Eagles get out of there, scoring 6 off of 3 hits, 1 left on, no errors. Eagles are up 6-0. Steps in is number 12, Dylan Gray. Ethan's. The DH for the first baseman, Barros. That ball is ripped, gets down to center field, turns 2, but stays at first. All right. First hit. Hold on. First hit given up for Cam Simmons. Steps in is Brad Vincent, runner on first. That ball is hit foul down the first base side. This is upstream. Pretty good. Ball inside. 1-1 count. Time called. How do you not know? They just, I don't know. It's your choice. Ball outside. 2-1 count, I believe. Cam calls time. Ball outside. Part of the struggle here could be that Cam had to sit for a good 20 minutes before pitching again due to his offense being so electric. Full order rotation went through for the Eagles in the bottom of the first. Ball 4. Cam walks. His second batter of the game. Warriors have 2 on, no outs. Number 5, Cam Burt is up to bat. Runners on first and second for the Warriors. 0 outs. Bunt placed. Pulled back. Strike 1. No, it's fixed here. 0-1 count. Bunt placed again. Fouled back. There goes the bunt opportunity. 2 strikes. Be very risky to place a bunt. Comes the 0-2 pitch from Cam. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 4 strikeout of the day for Cam Simmons. Cody York is now at the bat, the second baseman for the Warriors. He's got 2 runners on. Only 1 out. Jacob Richardson covers the bag, but Cam steps off. Reset. Big secondary from the runners, but stayed put. Fouled back. Oh, 1 count. Ball's fouled. Third base, down the third base side. 0-2 count once again for Cam. 1 out in this inning. Looking for his 5th strikeout. And only 8 batters. Swing and miss. He gets it. Back-to-back strikeouts from Cam Simmons after getting 2 runs in. Braden Winmingle, the pitcher for this Warriors team, steps in. Needs to help his team out after he dug his team a 6-0 hole. First pitch is a ball. Cam steps off, but no throwback. Nobody was covering. That ball is grounded. Gets through. But runners stay put. Bases loaded here. Bases loaded. 2 outs here for the Warriors. Aiden Guthrie, number 6. The left fielder steps in. Last time up, he struck out looking to open the game. Foul tip, right back to the backstop. Oh, 1 count here for Cam Simmons. Bases loaded. Once again, ball's fouled out of play. 0-2 count now. Would be a great out here to get out of a jam, keeping the Warriors scoreless here. Breaking ball is just outside for ball 1. 1-2's now the count. Batter tried to call time. Ball is just outside. 2-2 count now. There we go, 2-2 count. Runners take their secondaries. Pitches off. Swing and a miss. Foul tip caught by Jake Hubler. 6th strikeout of the afternoon from Cam, and he strands 3 runners, leaving the Warriors scoreless. Jacob Richardson steps in here for the Eagles. Last time up, put a sack bunt down and advanced the runner. Breaking ball inside for ball 1. That ball is popped into foul territory, right behind home plate. Just gets over the fans. Ooh. Steps in. It is now 1-1. That ball turns on it, stays fair, goes to 2, and a nice little hustle double to start the inning for Jacob Richardson. Turns on a off speed and gets on. Now it's about as Caden Kistner. First pitch is inside for a ball. Pitcher steps off. No throw. That ball gets through the gap between second base and first base. Jacob Richardson hustles home, gets down for the 7th run of the game. The pitcher cut off the throw, which was an interesting move. Great hustle there by Jacob Richardson. Interesting play, though, to cut off the throw. It was straight on line and would have been a nice bang play there at home plate. But now the Eagles are up 7-0. Swing and a miss from Jake. Back on. Ball is jammed. Gets over the second baseman, but Caden Kistner gets thrown out at second. Jay Hoover gets on. Unfortunate. Grady Bush is up to bat. Last time up, he got a hit to right field and brought in a run. Only one out here for the Eagles. Foul ball, first base side. First baseman cannot track it down. I didn't realize he got a single. Ball is inside. Throw back. Pitch in there for a strike. Lower part of the zone. 1-2 count for Grady Bush. That ball's grounded to second base. Second baseman fields it, throws him out. Jay Hoover advances to second. Now to bat is Cam Simmons. The pitcher for the Eagles. First pitch is in there for a strike. Cam Simmons last time up to bat struck out with bases loaded. Breaking ball in there for a strike. 0-2 count. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball's bounced. Jade stays in place though. Ball is popped into foul territory. Catcher and third baseman go after it, but third baseman drops it right in front of the dugout. All right, back steps in Cam Simmons. 1-2 count. Breaking ball is turned on, but he's ahead of it. Ball goes into the trees. 1-2 count once again. Another great battle up at the plate from Cam. Ball hits Cam on the wrist. They're going to say it hits his bat. Batting. Sandman's going to make sure that the ump is sure with his call. Cam Simmons is going to have to step back in with a 2-2 count. The umpires are getting together. Can you beat some of your stuff? Call it a foul ball. 1-2 count. 2 outs. If this messes it up, you're in trouble. Put it in. Let's go. Two pitches high, making it a full count once again for Cam Simmons. 2 outs. Jay Hoover's on second. Swing and a miss from Cam. Eagles get 1 across, though. 0-1 count now. It's 1-1. Yeah. You good now? I mean, you can. What? You can. Yeah. That ball hits him. Got a runner on. Now up to bat is number 2, the third baseman, Dotson. Double play. Ball is alive. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Here we go. 0-1 count. That ball's grounded to Caden Kistner. Goes to second. Gets the out. Turns to first. Ball gets by Joe Sokol. Runner stays at first. Jay with a great backup. 2 outs nonetheless for the Eagles. Out to bat is Dylan Gray, the designated hitter. That pitch is in there for a ball. Pitch just outside. 2-0's the count. Pitch high. 3-0. Cam's got to continue to battle here. Strike 1. 3-1's the count. Ball's fouled back behind home plate. Full count now for Gray and Simmons. 2 outs. Cam's looking for his 7th strikeout of his outing tonight. He's at 51 pitches. Strike 3, caught looking. Great way to battle from Cam Simmons there. Number 7, Joe Sokol's moved to bat. Last time up, Joe got a walk, which eventually drove in a run, I believe. Eagles are looking for another great inning. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. By the way, winner of this game will play the winner of St. Charles or Canal Winchester. Right now, St. Charles is up 2-0 in the bottom of the fourth. Curveball in there for a strike. 0-2 count here for Joe Sokol early. That ball's in the dirt. 1-2. That ball is fouled off himself. 1-2 count. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Ball on the low outside part of the plate. Called a ball. 2-2. Van Ruthiers in the on-deck circle. That ball is fouled out of play right behind home plate. Hits the stands, but everything's okay. Big ruckus in the stands. Big ruckus. 2-2 count once again. Breaking ball is high. Full count now for Joe. Joe's been battling. Full count for Joe Sokol. Nonetheless, a great at-bat here. Breaking ball, turns on it, goes foul. 3-2 once again. Pitches off. That ball is turned on left field. Left fielder settles under it, catches it for an out. Great at-bat from Joe Sokol. Battles back from being down 0-2. Now to bat is Van Ruthier. Last time up, got a 3 RBI double. And that's ultimately what broke this thing wide open. Went from a 2-0 game to a 5-0 game. Since then, the Eagles have comfortably led. Breaking balls bounced in the dirt. Pitch on the inside part of the plate called a strike. That ball is put into right field. Caught by the right fielder. Another great at-bat from this Eagles offense. Now up to bat is Braden Pettinger, who last time up got a single to left field. By the way, an RBI single to left field, excuse me. First pitch is a strike. Braden grounds that to the third baseman. Fielded, throw it across the diamond, but the scoop was not made. Braden gets on an infield single, possibly an error. We'll give him the infield single. Second hit of the night from Braden Pettinger. Now up to bat for the third time tonight, Quinn Blaney. First inning got a walk second or 2 times in the first inning. He was up first time up, got a walk second time he struck out. First pitch is just outside for ball one. Ball's ripped up to center field, drops. Braden gets to second. Quinn Blaney gets on. Now to bats Jacob Richardson. Last time up. Last time up. Hit a saint. Hit a hustle double to left field and eventually scored. He's got 2 runners on here. 2 outs. First pitch is a strike. That ball's bounced, gets behind the catcher. Braden gets to third. Quinn goes to second. 1-1's the count. Eagles are knocking on the door to blow this thing open. They need 10 before the 5th inning, or 10 through 5 innings for a run rule to happen. They've got 3 more chances. Pitch is low and inside for ball 2. Two one count incoming. Ball gets to right field and is dropping. Gets down. Braden Pettinger gets in. Quinn Blaney gets in. Jacob Richardson gets in. Gets a second double of the afternoon. This time brings 2 runners in. It is now 9-0 Eagles. And Kistner is now at the bat. Last time up. Got a single to right field, but then was thrown out on a fielder's choice. First pitch is high and inside, a little bit of chin music. Pitch is in there for a strike. 1-1 is now the count. That ball's grounded. First baseman fields it and it gets the out. 9-0 is the score, thanks to Jacob Richardson's 2 RBI double. steps in for Watkins last time up. Got walked. That time he rips the ball to left field. Logan George catches it with a great running catch for the first out of the inning. Is up to bat. Struck out his first time up. Ball low. All inside. 2-0 count. Three O's the count. Strike one. Batter thought he had it. Started walking. 3-1's now the count. That ball's fouled out of play behind home plate. Full count now for Cam. 3-2 count. 1 out. Foul tip. Full count once again for Cam Simmons. Popped up. It's going to get foul down the first base side. Cam has just now reached his 60th pitch of his outing. That one's once again fouled out of play. Umps running out of balls. Here comes the pitch. Strike three. Caught looking. Cody York is now its bat last time up. Struck out. Cam now has 8 strikeouts on the night. Strike one. Swing and a miss. Ball in the dirt. 0-2 count early here. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Excuse me, foul tip. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike three. Caught looking. 9th strikeout of the day from Cam Simmons. SM up, Jake. Got a hit. That one's fouled out of play. Ball bounced to the dirt. 1-1's the count. Ball's turned on, gets down in the left field. Jay Hoover's on with a single. Grady Bush grounded out to second base. But he has a hit and an RBI so far today. That ball's chopped to second base. Goes to second. But Grady gets the first in time. Now up to bat is Cam Simmons. He struck out both times today. Bunt showed. Grady Bush gets in with a stolen base. Interesting slide there. Swing and a miss. Strike one to Cam Simmons. Ball high. 2-1's now the count. Ball bounced in the dirt. Great block by the catcher, though. 3-1 the count. Grady Bush on second. Oh. Joe. Yeah, it's 10 out of 5. Ball four. Cam gets on with a walk. 2 runners on now for Joe Sokol. Only 1 out. Cam Simmons is going to be pinch ran for by Nathan Riley. Sokol flew out to left field last time. 4 got a walk and eventually scored. Great opportunity to bring one in here with the speed of Grady Bush and Nathan Riley. Runners go. Swing and miss. Grady Bush gets down under the tag. Unable to put the hit and run down. But Grady Bush gets into third. Now, I would guess that Nathan Riley's going to go with the speed he has. Bunt showed by Joe. Throw to first gets over. Nathan Riley gets a second. Grady Bush scores. Nathan Riley gets a third on that error. Grady Bush scores. Great base running there. Eagles get to 10. Interesting decision there by the pitcher. But the Eagles get to the 10 runs they need to run rule these guys. Now they just need to get to the 5 innings. Joe's got a runner on third, 1 out. Ball put into play, scores this guy. Nathan Riley runs a 4.5 40. Strike 2. That ball's fouled back. Another great battle by Joe. 0-2 once again.
Yes, sir, Tanner. Yeah, boy. Baseball stats. I've never seen this before.
That ball is bounced. Nathan stays at third.
Sure.
But I also know how to do this because I played baseball though. 1-2 pitch. 1 out. Joe Sokol's got his speedy teammate Nathan Riley on third. That ball's popped up. Third baseman calls off. Shortstop catches it for out number 2. Now it's about Van Ruthier, who flew out to right field, but before that had a 3 RBI double, bottom of the first. That ball is popped up behind the second baseman. Center fielder calls him off. Eagles score 1. Now it is the top of the 5th. Eagle is up to bat. Warriors need 1 run here to keep this game alive because the run rule situation is up 10 through 5. If no one runs are scored here, the Eagles will win. Pitch high and inside. Ball 2. Pitch not called for a strike. 3-0. Strike 1. 3-1's now the count. Things. 3-2 is now the count. Bro, I can't let you. I got 29 viewers, bro. Strike 3. That is Cam's 10th strikeout of the night.
Yep.
Yeah. Got like 100 new followers. Popped into foul territory. Joe Sokol catches it for the second out of the inning. Mifflin leads now.
It's on right now. So you don't like push a button or something?
I mean, I can, but I just have him muting. Hey, Nat. Hey, don't end it. You gotta show them the award ceremony. First pitch is in there for a strike. The Eagles are 2 strikes away from winning the district tournament. Hey, don't we have to buy tickets for lacrosse though? I mean, I'd go. I'll go. If you wait like 20 minutes, I'll go with you.
What even
Huh?
what round?
It's like the third round. It's probably district final or regional semifinal. No, it's district final.
It's regions. There's no
Really?
So we're playing you.
Yeah. 1-1. Foul out of play. It's only $10. It's only $10 though. And you won't have to pay for gas if you come with us. The Eagles have 1 strike left in this district tournament. 1-2 pitch. The ball hits them. Warriors still have life here.
I wasn't
Low-key boring.
like
Andre and Bala in their group.
Andre, he was out.
Yeah. First pitch is a strike. 0-1 count here. Strike 2. 0-2 pitch. Cam Simmons has a chance to send his team to the regional semifinals. Pitch is high though. Cam needs 1 more strike to end this game. Ball just inside. 2-2 count. That ball is fouled out of play. He's battling. Another great foul ball. Two count. 2 outs. Here comes Cam Simmons. Another foul tip. Johnson is battling here. He does not want to go home. Here we go. 2-2 pitch once again. Another foul tip. Lengthy at bat here. Cam Simmons needs 1 more strike. Eagles need 1 more out. That ball is put into play. Van Ruthier catches it, and the Eagles are going to the regional tournament. Eagles are district champions. There we go. Thanks to a great out. Dogpiling on top of Cam Simmons. What a great game by the Eagles. Hey, Nash, there's no. I miss you. Why are you going home? Oh, I told you to wear your hoodie. I couldn't wear black and black. Look, it's a bad look. It's a bad look for the program. That's a. Can I mute it? So hot mic? We're not good with hot mic. We've had on. They're all game. Listen, it wasn't on though. That's the problem. Game, no. Every time, bro. Every time. So. Consider
drive, my boy. You have no drive.
I have no drive? Yeah, I don't have any drive. You think I want to be here every single game? Mute it. Mute it, then, bro. The thing's over.
How many viewers we got? Well, I was gonna say 117. Is
17
the
people
bar.
just saw me rip everyone here. Just rip the job. You do.
The Eagles move on to the regionals. The Eagles move on to the regional semifinal. They will place either St. Charles
Who's the other team?